All right, welcome to the channel. Thanks for being on the channel.
Yeah.
This is Jack. For those of you who don't know Jack, right? What do you do, Jack?
Well, I play baseball. I play Fortnite and hockey and football. Yeah. So I read.
Oh, good. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate it. All right. So today we thought we would bring you an episode where we talk about a simple strategy, but one thing that maybe we could break down for anybody that is going to watch this maybe at home or is teaching or is working through these strategies with typical fourth graders, right? Who knows? When people see this video, you may be, if anybody watches this video, you might be 20 at this point. But here we go. So you can do this anyway. This is a real reading behavior. It's a strategy that has worked for me in the past when I explained it to other kids that we're working with. But I wanted to kind of make a video about it so that we can explain it to anybody who watches it. So when you get ready for a book, I like to follow. So what do you and your friends do to get ready for a book?
So,
you probably do some of the things I'm about to tell you.
We do something like, it's called survey. And when we're doing this, we read the title. But usually we read small stories with little amount of pages. So
this is different.
Yeah, so like usually if we're surveying, we would just go in and we would, look at some of the pages and pictures. But
okay. And anytime you do a text walk or you survey or do a picture walk in any book, those are obviously good things to do because they help get your mind ready for what you're going to encounter. And by the time you get to it, you'll actually be able to put those parts together because you've already sort of experienced it one time in your picture walk or your survey walk or your text walk. Mm-hmm. But today what I want to do is I want to teach you a strategy for when you're getting ready to read a fiction book. We know that fiction books follow a traditional story arc, right? They're in the beginning, you're going to meet the characters and what they want. I wish we had a graph up there right now, but we don't. You're going to meet characters and you're going to figure out what they want, and then there's going to be a little bit of a problem. The problem's going to get increasingly worse, most likely. That problem will somehow hit some climax, and then it will work its way back down in some sort of resolution, right? So a book like this will kind of do that work. Right, so we know in the beginning we're going to meet those characters. But for today, I thought, let's just focus on what do we do to get ready for an actual book. So the one thing, I break it down into 3 steps. All right, and then maybe you can help me out with this?
Yeah.
Sound good? So the first step is to read the title. All right, and we have a book here by Gordon Korman right now. So we're going to read the title and any of the information on the front, and if it has a picture, we're going to see if we can put some of that information together. That's going to be the first step, step 1. Step 2 is going to be to read the back of the book. Right? Or the blurb. Sometimes that blurb is on the inside cover, right?
Yeah.
If you have a hardcover book. In this case, we're going to read the blurb, and then we're going to go back and put that information together. This is step 3. You're going to put that information together with what you did on the front cover and think to yourself, like, what's a big idea I'm having before I even go into the book? Right? Or what's information that I'm reading for? What's my purpose for reading? What are you trying to find out? So why don't we do some of that work? So the first step we talked about is reading the title and looking and examining or surveying, in your case, what you said, surveying the cover. Why don't you do that work first and give me a thought?
Alright, so as you guys can see, it's probably backwards, but this book is called A Restart, and on the front we have a picture of looks to be glasses that as one of the lenses shattered. And tape in the middle. So I think we should read the back, right?
What ideas is it giving you up front?
This is giving me ideas like
what is this making you think about here?
Like, does he have glasses or something? Like our main character.
And what does the title Restart make you think? And look a little bit closer because there's some more text there too.
Right here, guys, it says lose your memory, find your life. So I'm thinking he lost his memory or something, and then he is going to have to restart and not know anything.
Okay.
And trying to get back.
So let's read the back cover. Do you want to read it out loud, or do you want me to read it? You want to read it in your head? Totally fine.
You can do it.
What's that?
You can read it.
All right. So this one says, Chase's memory just went out the window. Chase doesn't remember falling off the roof. He doesn't remember hitting his head. He doesn't, in fact, remember anything. He wakes up in a hospital room and suddenly has to learn his whole life all over again.
Wow.
Starting with his own name.
He doesn't, guys, what I'm thinking right there is that he doesn't, like, if he doesn't know his name, there's something wrong.
That's right. He knows he's Chase, but who is Chase? When he gets back to school, he sees that different kids have very different reactions to his return. Some kids treat him like a hero. Some kids are clearly afraid of him.
That gives me an idea. Like, what if he is like a bully or something? Like, if people are afraid of him, like, that just comes to my mind as like a bully or something.
Okay, let's read on. One girl in particular is so angry with him that she pours her frozen yogurt on his head the first chance she gets. Pretty soon, it's not only a question of who Chase is, it's a question of who he was and who he's going to be. Any other thoughts there?
I'm thinking about the girl that, is so angry with him. Like, I have no idea, why would she be so angry with him? Like, he had to have done something pretty bad to get, like, someone that angry to pour frozen yogurt on him.
So if you're a teacher out there, right, easy thing is you can see how many questions Jack has already asked of the back blurb, right? And then certainly looking at the title. Now I'm going to revisit the title with the information he has on the back blurb and see if he can come up with any new information and a purpose for reading. So you did all this nice work back here, right? And you were questioning parts. I actually liked how you made me stop, right? This isn't that much text, but you made me stop 3 times back there because it was giving you ideas, you said, right? And that's really important work. You could do that not only in this book, but you could do it in every book you come across, especially if it's a fiction book. Even in nonfiction, the preview is a little bit different there, but we can talk about that in another video. Maybe we'll bring that too. All right, so you had some questions. What's it? Yeah.
2-2.
2-2. Yeah, whatever. Sometimes it happens. But you had some questions off of the back. Now I want you to take the information you learned back here, put it back with restart, right? And this one says, lose your memory, find your life. So now what is all that information giving you? What is it making you think?
Some of the stuff in the back, like when it said the girl was so mad at him, I'm thinking it has to do with the glasses. Like maybe these were her glasses. I don't know. Maybe he like smashed them or like did something to her to where these broke. And
how does the back information fit with the title Restart?
Because on the back it says somewhere it said he had to start his life all over again. And on this one, because right here it says, lose your memory, find your life. Now we keep saying that, but
so what is Restart? Do you think it's going to be a good thing or a bad thing? Or maybe both?
You know, maybe both, because I don't know. Because it did say, it might be both, because it did say some kids treat him like a hero, some kids are clearly afraid of him. So being afraid of him might turn out to be a bad thing, and, some kids treat him like a hero. Like, treating him like a hero is,
could be a good thing.
Could be a good thing.
So, now, what are you going to read for? What are you trying to figure out early on in the story? You got to figure out who Chase is, right?
I'm trying to figure out, like, a couple things about Chase. Like, what is his age? I know his name is Chase. Like, what grade is he in? I know he goes to school because it said it on the back.
Right.
What he does. Now,
and then what other information do you need? Do you need to know?
Yeah, why did he fall off the roof? That's...
Okay.
Like, why did he fall or jump off the roof?
And then what else do you have to find out? Why some kids what?
Why some kids are afraid of him and why some treat him like a hero. Now
Right.
I'm thinking the kids that treat him like a hero, if some are afraid of him, I'm thinking he's kind of a bad person.
Okay.
Or something like that. Like the people that think of him as a hero are probably, like his friends and stuff, but the other people are just not his friends.
Perfect. So we did a couple things there. Let me name them out, right? So we looked at the cover. We did some hard work up front here, right? We're about 10 minutes into this video.
Yeah.
You've done a lot of work off of the cover alone. Then you flip to the back blurb, right? You read that. You had some ideas back there, some questions. You flip back to the cover, and you gave yourself a purpose for reading, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those are the big steps in any book that you pick up, especially if it follows a typical narrative structure in fiction, right? You can do that in any book you pick up, right? So those are the steps. Front cover, blurb or back cover, inside cover. Put that information together and read with a purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Got it? All right. Thanks for helping me out with this video, Jack. I appreciate it. Any last final words about reading?
You know what? Reading's good for you.
That's it. There you go. Big news from my man, Jack. Thanks, guys, for watching. Appreciate it.
Yeah.